Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and to another Transformers review. Today we're taking a look at the War for Cybertron trilogy Kingdom Core Class Soundwave, and he looks magnificent in his teeny tininess. So as always, let's take a look at the packaging, and it's nice packaging. It's the artwork, it's just sublime. I really would like a proper art book with all of this work in it, because that would be fantastic. I would love that. Hasbro, please, if you can, make it happen. So yeah, so there he is in there, looking all good, and he's ejecting Laserbeak. And here's the back of the box. He's just a tiny little Soundwave. Loads of gubbins on the back there. So yeah, as always, nice packaging. So let's crack him open and see what the figure looks like. Right, so here's Mini Wave out of his box, and he's so chibi. He's adorable. I absolutely love him. He's so cute. Anyway, before I gush too much, let's have a look, see what he comes with. So of course he comes with instructions, and yep, they're instructions. There you go. So he has those. He comes with two Weebles that I can't get these to sit. They just, every time I try and sit them to one side so you don't see the hollow, they Weeble themselves back up to the top. If you're watching this and thinking what the hell is a Weeble, just go Google. Yeah, so he comes with these. So he's got his handgun, which is painted very nicely, I have to say. It does look very good. Yeah, it's just a shame about the hollowness, but honestly it's not a huge deal. You know, the figure itself is alright. So, and then he comes with his shoulder cannon, which is yep, also very nice. And I think the best accessory ever is he does come with a tiny little non-transforming Laserbeak. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Just black on the one side and Laserbeak colours on the other. Really nicely painted, actually, given how small it is. Trying to think what I've got in comparison. I haven't got a coin or anything handy. I'll find something to compare it to, but it's really small. It probably doesn't look that small, but I've got really tiny hands, so yeah. Yeah, so there's that. So if you want to store Laserbeak, you can. So, you know, this doesn't do anything. You just have to get your finger in there, just pop that down, and then you put Laserbeak in there, and close it up. And you can have his shoulder cannon, if it'll go in. There we go. And he can hold his weapon. So yeah, he looks really good. I really like him. I think he looks, I mean, he's Soundwave. He looks like Soundwave. So yeah. Right, so articulation wise, he's surprisingly articulated given his size. His head is on a ball joint, I think. It's on a ball joint at the bottom for sure. Oh no, it's not, it's on a swivel. It's just a ball joint at the bottom. But, you know, he can look all the way around. He can look all the places he needs to look. His arms are on these transformation joints, these swivel joints that just go in and out, hinge joints rather. But the main arm is on a ball joint, very tight one. So you go all the way around and you can go out. And then he's got ball joints at the elbow. This one's a little loose, but it's not too bad. Yeah, I can't do anything with the fists unless you just want to, well, you can turn them backwards, which looks painful. But again, that's for transformation. He doesn't have anything at the waist. He's basically just a brick. He can kick out to the side. This skirt will move out of the way so you can kick all the way to the front. It can't go backwards though. That skirt there is just attached to the rest of the figure, so you can't do much with that. He does have the thigh rotation. He can bend his knee 90 degrees, and then his little foot is on a ball joint, as you can see there, so you can get some movement out of that. You can go back and forth, and it doesn't really, you can't get any sort of side to side motion out of it. It's not really designed that way. So yeah, overall he's pretty articulated given his size. So I thought I'd do a comparison with my next smallest Soundwave. This is now officially the smallest G1 Soundwave I own. Before it was this chap, and this is the Robot Heroes Soundwave from a few years back. So you can see there's quite a bit of difference in size between those two. This one's quite stylized. I don't know if this is like IDW or something, because I don't read those comic books. This one is definitely the more G1 accurate Soundwave. It's a shame he wasn't a smidge bit bigger, because then he would have fit with my MFT figures. But I know we've had this argument, Simon from Fingers on Plastic and I have had this, not argument, we've spoken about it, as to whether we consider these Legends size. I consider this what would used to be the old Legends size. The new core class figures I think are more suited to a Legion scale. They just seem that bit smaller to me, but that's a debate for another day. But you can see, you know, they're both Soundwave, but this one is definitely more G1 accurate. So if I could get this scaled up to this, I would be happy. Actually, if I could get this scaled up to a Voyager class, that would be fantastic. Obviously more articulation, but still. Alright then, so let us do the transformation. Right, so first we will just take these off and put them to one side. Like so. I'm just going to move my camera back a wee bit, make it a little bit easier. Right, so the instructions say you have to take Laserbeak out, but you don't. I don't know why they felt the need for that. But anyway, turn his head around and then just fold it back into this cavity. And then you're going to want to swing the arms backwards. You need to fold these fists in. They don't go all the way in, they just sort of go at an angle. Do that on the other side. Bring that in. Fold the fists, and then there is a tab hole here and a tab here just on his bum, and that's just going to go in there like so. And then it's basically just lining these up, so you want them like that, turn to one side, and then just fold this whole thing up. And again, there's a tab here that's going to go in the hole here like so. Mine's a little bit tight. And that, and the instructions say flip the feet down, which is, yeah, I mean, it's a way to go. I'm not sure if I prefer that or if I prefer leaving them on the top, honestly. I think either way it looks weird. I'm going to leave them like that for now though, because that's what it tells you to do in the instructions. And then if you want to store the weapons, you can do. You come around to the back, and let me get this right. This one goes here. Pop that out. And this one goes this side. Like so. And you've got your storage there. And that's it. That's your little Soundwave in his boombox mode. Well, not boombox, sorry. Walkman. It wasn't a boombox, was he? It was a Walkman. Flipping heck, I'm watching G1 as well. That's Blaster's influence, that is. So yeah, it looks really good. It's nice. It's a nice little G1 Soundwave. Except for this, kind of wish they could have done something about this, but they didn't. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can see more of the details in this mode, obviously. You can see great swathes of the silver. It'll be going along here. You've got the buttons and everything down there. It looks really good. There's not much to see on the back, it's just his arms hanging out there with his weapons. But yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it's been one of those days today. I forgot to do the look at his face, didn't I? So I'm just gonna pop that out for a minute, because that looks absolutely fine. Yeah, he's definitely got a more G1 face. That's definitely a G1 Soundwave face. Nicely painted as well. Looks really good. So yeah, he looks alright. So just for a comparison, here's that Robot Heroes one again. Hot Soldiers. I'm going to give up and go to bed today. I've been messing this up. Hot Soldiers one. Yeah. This one overall probably does it better, especially with incorporating the legs here and the play pause buttons. You can see the legs here, the thighs on this one, but then this one does hide the feet way better, but this one's just more G1-y overall. So yeah. The other thing with the Hot Soldiers one is that the laser beak you get does actually transform. It's not much of a transformation, but you know, it can do it. So is it? Oh, let me just put it back in its tape mode. I want to see how much different the sizes are. Do you know it's not much different in size? The Hot Soldiers one is thicker, but I mean, there's not much in it. You know, if Hasbro wanted to, they maybe could have made Laserbeak transform. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. And for like, what was he, 11 quid? Yeah, it's probably not going to happen, is it? But yeah, overall, I think this this little core class Soundwave is a decent figure. I had to get him because Soundwave's my favourite character, so there was no way I was not getting him. But yeah, buy it, don't buy it, I don't know. Yeah, buy it if you can get one. I think they're sold out in quite a few places now. I got mine from Robot Recruits, and I will leave a link in the description below to their website. Have a look there. Maybe they have some in stock. I think it's worth the 11 quid, because sometimes you get these sorts of figures and you think, ugh, it's not worth the money. I think this one is. If you're in the market for a Legends / Legion style figure, then yeah, I think this is definitely well worth your money. But that's, you know, like I just said, Soundwave's my favourite character, so I'm going to be ever so slightly biased. But yeah, he looks awesome. Definitely worth getting. So there, that was a little look at the core class Soundwave from Kingdom. For those who don't know, I am now on Discord, so if you want to pop along, say hi, have a chit chat about Transformers or dinosaurs or any of the other stuff, then that'd be great. Let me know and I'll send you a link to my sub. Yeah, so that's it for this one. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.